Now, it is undeniable what's about to go down. And you have to really decipher the meaning of Michael Jordan's birth year of 63. I don't think you'd realize that Joakim LeBron he was number 6. Anthony Davis is still number 3. Their numbers, when you combine them together, was Michael Jordan's birth year of 63. But it doesn't matter that he's number 23 today. Yes, he's number 23 today. But their playoff series record right now, at the moment for the duo together, is 6-3. Michael Jordan's birth year is 63. It's that easy. The chase of Jordan is on. Born in 63, when their series record together is 6-3. It is the Boston Celtics at 63. They're gonna be defending champions. They're gonna face off the Celtics next year. Time has come. It's gonna be 63 total playoff postseason victories. So next year is gonna be a play-in year. They're not going to finish top 6 until the year that he does win the 6th win. Lakers will finish top 6 in 2026. But next year, buckle up. We're in a roller coaster. We up and down like cryptocurrency. This is what it's about. It's going to be a bumpy ride next year again. And now 6 is so cold. 6 is the beast number. This is how I predicted Manchester City to win Pep Guardiola his 6th Premier League title, and he went on to win the last 9 matches and dominate and steamroll through the competition. I think the potential is there for that to happen in 2025, 2026. And so by that, the Lakers actually they play very consistent to finish top 6. Now, you don't know exactly where they're going to finish exactly. It would be wonderful if they finished number 1 in 2026. He just saves the best for last, and that last year of the NBA is what has to go down. But how we get to this moment in time for Joakim LeBron James. This is how next year is a play-in year. He playoff wins in 27 playoff wins right now. That's basically 30. He's ready to take the crown at 30 postseason wins with the Lakers. He's ready. So it's gonna be 4-0 in the plan. Next year is absolutely gonna be a play-in year, but 2026 is not gonna be a play-in year. So Joakim LeBron is gonna absolutely end it with a bang in 2026. So the Lakers are going to be I think they will be a dominant real contender. They're going to improve on this next year. They're going to improve throughout a whole course of 82 plus games, 100 plus games. They're going to just be a more consistent, dynamic team in 2005, 2026. So the Lakers going to be 4-0 in the play-in at 40 years of age. And so basically, so it'll be at 31, and then the 16, right? You get the 47 postseason wins. It's not playoff wins. It's not play-in wins. It's just postseason wins. Okay? And then your 16 wins without playing any play-in games in 2026. This is how we get 63. And already Knickerbockers just come out to 63. So 63rd playoff win during the Joakim LeBron Anthony Davis era is going to happen against the Knickerbockers. Okay. This is the moment that he ties Michael born in year 63. It's 63 playoff victories. Next year be a play-in year. But then there's no plan, none of that in 2026. They'll be their first magical title since winning at the magical land of Disney World. So that is still remaining the same. Because you have to doubt goalkeeper Burton's. Here we go again. Here we go again. Where we go again. So next year is going to be a playing year. And it's a lock. We've won the back-to-back titles. It's the 6th ring in the year 23. The CORONation is clear. It's the second repeat 13 years later. That's the LA area code 213. The 3 rings with the Lakers, the 2 with the Heat, the 1 with the Cavs, 3 with the Lakers. That is the LA area code. And, the Clippers are going to play second fiddle, but it's all good. Because Indiana Pacers, when you make it to the conference finals like this, when you acquire Pascal Siakam, the Pacers are going to be playing in the NBA Finals within the next few years. They're not going to make it this year, but the Indiana Pacers are going to make it in 2027. So basically, the plan is going to be for Paul George. He's born at LA. Kawhi's born at LA. The 2 LA hometown kids are going to win the title for the other team in LA, the Clippers. Paul George played in Indiana. So Paul George has to beat Indiana. And now Kawhi's going to show Indiana what they missed out on because Indiana drafted Kawhi Leonard and then he went to the Spurs. So because Kawhi was drafted by Indiana, I like the Clippers to defeat the Pacers. Okay, Todd Fraggett. Okay, you say you're done with Camacho. I don't know why you're here. Literally, I don't know why you're here saying the same thing. You have nothing to offer. Now, Pascal Siakam is Kawhi Leonard's teammate. Pascal Siakam won the title with the Raptors, and Kawhi is only the year with the Raptors. So he's going to Indiana because this is what they're planning for in 2027. It's just so predictable. It's the title in the new arena for the Warriors and the Bucks, and the same thing's going to happen to Clippers, but it's not going to happen right away. It didn't happen right away at the Bucks new arena. It didn't happen the first year in the Warriors new arena, but it did happen within 2 to 3 years that the Warriors won the championship. 2019 to 2020 new arena. Then a couple years later they won. The same thing with the Bucks arena. It was recently a new stadium, recently opened. They won the title within, I think, 2 to 4 years. I don't have the exact time frame from the Bucks when they opened their new stadium, but their new arena. But the Clippers going to open their new arena. They're going to win the title 3 years, the 3rd season in the new arena. That's what's going to go down. The 3rd season in the new arena, that's when they're going to win. And just all the storylines for the Clippers just pinpoints to the Indiana Pacers making the finals with Miles Turner and Tyrese Halliburton. And that offense and that NBA Finals experience that Rick Carlisle had with Dirk Nowitzki. Carlisle is going to make his return back to the NBA Finals. Now, aha! And yeah, Tyronn Lue, he beat the Pacers in the finals with the Lakers. I wonder if he didn't play with Indiana. Did he play with Indiana? But he did beat the Pacers in the finals. He beat the Indiana Pacers. So yeah, Tyronn Lue, still the coach. You would beat the Indiana Pacers again. So that's kind of the connection with the Pacers to the current coach. Tyronn Lue beat the Pacers as a player on the Lakers. He can do so as coach of the Clippers. He likes working with the Clippers front office. They're going to give him a huge contract. I don't think it's been agreed to yet, an extension for Tyronn Lue, but he's going to go stay with the Clippers. He got lowballed by the Lakers, so he's not going to go back to the Lakers. The Lakers are going to lock in on JJ Redick right now at this point. So that's really the connection that Tyronn Lue has with Indiana. I mean, he was number 10, Tyronn Lue. It'd be 10 full seasons without winning the title. 2016, the 2026, then the 11th year since then is when I like Tyronn Lue to win the championship. Tyronn Lue to deliver the title to the LA Clippers. Tyronn Lue, basically, he's doing a great job, but the script is not for the Clippers' favor. They prioritize international ratings. So Tyronn Lue, he gets paid 5-year contract instead of being lowballed with a 3-year contract. So he has that job stability. He has the big payout too. If he does get fired within 1-2 years, and if you sign a 5-year contract, you have a really big payout. So Tyronn Lue looks like he's going to beat the Pacers again. These are my that is my comment on the Pacers, how it connects to Tyronn Lue. I don't know Indiana's connection to Microsoft and Steve Ballmer. I don't think we're going to go there. I just think we're going to settle on the players. Kawhi drafted by Indiana, Siakam, his teammate. On the Raptors, he gets to beat his former teammate. He's on the Pacers. And of course, Paul George played with the Pacers. Kawhi drafted by Indiana. So Paul George is going nowhere. Siakam will still be on the Pacers because they have big plans for 2027. He's the 27th pick of his draft, and the Pacers can make the finals 27 years after 2000. But they'll just be going up against another team from LA. I don't know if Tyronn Lue was playing off the bench or if he's a bench warmer, but I would like to see his stats in the playoffs. So he only played 3 games. It looks like he didn't play much. 11 minutes per game, okay, but it was only 3 games, so he didn't play much. I don't know if he played against the Pacers in the finals. It'd be interesting to see what his stats were um, when if he did face off in the finals against the Pacers. That's something to look out for. Hey, look at that! His 7th season with the Clippers, 1 title, 7 years. That's like the mantra of NBA. I think Leonard's Camacho 33. His series record with the Clippers is 2-3. So I think they'll make it the conference semifinals next year. But definitely the Clippers are going to win in the 3rd year in the new arena. You can say LA, Boston, LA, New York, this and that, this and that. But LA and Indiana has all the storylines. And Tyrese Halliburton is going to have his Anthony Edwards moment when he goes on the run to make it to the finals. Because he's a star. Miles Turner can ball. This team can score points, and people like watching points. So Indiana has something to offer. They have offense. They light up the scoreboard. They make it entertaining for the average viewer. So that's and they had another All Star too, Siakam. So Indiana is going to be in the mix. Indiana is going to make it. They could be an Achilles heel for the Milwaukee Bucks. That's all I have to say about Indiana. But every year, people say Clippers, Bucks. They never say anything else. They never say Clippers, Celtics. They never say Clippers, Heat. Anyone who say Clippers, it's like the only matchup they predict is Clippers and Bucks. So it ain't happening because Milwaukee doesn't have the storylines with the Clippers. The Clippers have all the connections to Indiana. So that's the matchup that I like for 2027. I already did the videos on that. I need to go into detail more on Siakam and Tyronn Lue, but already we know there's going to be a new winner emerging out east right after the goalkeeper LeBron beats the Celtics and the Knicks. And you know, will the Clippers make it to the conference finals in 2026? I mean, that would be must watch TV, the Battle of LA. Oh, everyone thought it was the conference finals in 2020, so it's still possible. It just all depends on what they have planned for next year, but they want to give the Clippers the revenue for the new arena, for the construction costs. So I think a conference finals run is doable in 2026, and the Clippers can win the championship the very next year in 2027. So yeah, the Bucks had a deep playoff run when they opened the new stadium. They lost to the Raptors, but then they won the championship 2 years later. But for the Clippers, it's going to be the very next year. So that's basically what's going on. They're absolutely going to win a championship, the Clippers, but it's going to happen right after the end of Gold King LeBron James.